That is an accurate prediction, to be sure. Nicholas, I understand that you're capable of taking care of yourself. But again, I urge you not to be careless where Spencer is concerned.
You can't hurt me, you don't have to worry.
But I do. Once Spencer realizes he's about to lose his family, he'll want to harm those he feels are responsible. And that includes you.
Hi. Is it too late to visit?
For you, the hour is always perfect.
Are you sure? You look kind of busy.
It's an illusion. Watch.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this the Pegasus Group?
So?
It's owned by the Cassadines. Are you doing business with them?
Hi, Robin. We weren't expecting you for a few more days.
Sorry to disappoint you.
General Hospital, brought to you by Nicoderm CQ. The power to calm, the power to comfort, the power to help you quit.
We're finally winning. Today, more people are quitting smoking than ever. And a lot of them are doing it with Nicoderm CQ. CQ's got the 3 steps, the gradual step-down method doctors prefer to help get you free. So how many have quit with Nicoderm CQ? Why, we'd have to build the biggest stadium in America just to hold them all. Remember now, New Year's Day, quit with Nicoderm CQ. We're saving a seat for you.
Berber fleece is what everyone wants this holiday, and JCPenney has it all on sale. Ask for it by name. Fun, different, JCPenney.
Wake up sexy. Wake up sexy. Wake up sexy.
Give the personal messaging alarm clock just $19.99. Fun, different, JCPenney.
In this high-tech world, there's still one thing that works exactly the way moms expect it to, time after time. Doctor recommended Robitussin for fast, soothing relief for coughs. Robitussin, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom. And for Dr. Mom's little patients between 2 and 6, Robitussin pediatric formulas. Also introducing new Robitussin DM infant drops.
Hi, I'm Doug Flutie, pro football player and father of an autistic child. A lot of people buy Flutie Flakes because a portion of the proceeds go to help autistic children. But there's another way you can help. Dial 1010-220 when you call long distance. You can talk up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents. And every time you use it, a donation will be made to the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation. So dial 1010-220, talk up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents, and help some great kids at the same time. It's a win-win situation. I wish football was this easy.
I can't seem to forget you. From the first time I ever met you, I can't seem to forget you. Your wind song stays on my mind.
Wind Song Perfume by Prince Machiavelli.
We're so close to this right now. I'm not stopping.
This can't be easy for you to work on Lucy.
I owe her one. You want a human test subject? You got one.
You couldn't keep me and Doc apart. Why? Because of true love.
Port Charles, Your Great Escape, ABC Daytime.
I missed you so much.
I missed you too. Michael, we had a really good time tonight. I gave him his bath.
You sent Leticia home?
Yeah, why not? I love taking care of Michael.
I just assumed that you would be tired after your long trip.
I slept on the plane.
Oh. Lucky you. Well, I am exhausted. Jason and I got up early this morning. We took care of Michael, and then I went shopping and got a new coat. And then we went to Jake's, and that always wipes me out. Not that That's why I asked him to carry me upstairs. It's because I sprained my ankle when we were wallpapering.
Carly, are you finished?
I was just filling Robin in. How do you like the nursery?
Well, whoever hung the wallpaper did a really good job.
Oh, well, that was mostly Jason. I thought it would be, good practice for when we move into our own place.
Have you found something yet?
No, actually, we haven't really been looking. Jason and I were talking about it, and we don't think Michael's ready, so I hope you're not too upset.
No. No, I'm fine. But I would like to speak to Jason alone for a minute, please.
Oh, sure. I don't want to interrupt your big reunion, so you just think about what I said, okay, Jason?
You think about what I said.
Night.
Pegasus is a publicly held company.
But the Cassadines are majority shareholders.
I've been looking for a way in.
Why?
From what you told me, the bad feelings between your brother and Stefan are escalating. Trouble with Luke means that Stefan is distracted from business, which gives me the ideal opportunity to raid the company.
Don't.
Business is all a matter of timing.
Oh, Jerry. I have known the Cassadines longer than I care to admit, and probably better than you ever will. And getting involved with them on any level is asking for disaster.
Learning to walk again was the hardest. You'd think, having already done it once, it would have been a snap. But apparently it's not like, say, riding a bike.
No, it isn't. I had to do it once, I know. Near-death experiences can be exhilarating, or they can be a real drag. I seem to remember telling you not to hang out with the Cassadines.
And you were right. You did warn me how dangerous it was to be with the Cassadines. But I didn't listen. I guess I had to learn it the hard way. I backed into the trap that you set for Stefan.
Right, murderer. Wrong victim. Luke loosened the parapet railing, but his intended target was me.
Oh, Elena, darling. Paranoia doesn't suit you.
As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't much matter who Luke was trying to kill. The point is, I'm the one that fell. But I guess that I should be grateful. At least it freed me from Stefan.
Spencer is desperate. We must take every precaution to ensure your safety.
Have you instructed security to hire more guards?
That won't be enough. I want you to stay away from Lucky.
Why?
Spencer resents your relationship with his son. Please, stay clear of him.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
And why not?
Because Lucky and I have agreed to work with each other to protect Leslie Liu.
From her father?
From whatever's going on with her father, Laura, and yourself.
I see. I was under the impression that you approved of my efforts to draw Laura closer to us.
Not if they hurt my sister.
Nicholas, I know how much Leslie Liu means to you. I would never put her in jeopardy.
I know you wouldn't do that intentionally, but given what we've seen so far, we have to make sure.
We? So you and Lucky are acting as a team now?
No, we're acting as brothers. To each other and to Leslie Liu. No matter what happens between you, Luke, and Laura, we won't allow that to affect how we deal with each other.
You were raised with few companions. I always knew that you longed for a close friend and hoped that someday you would find one. That it turns out to be Lucky Spencer is an irony I can only observe with amazement.
Lucky and I have some things in common. We understand each other. At least we're beginning to anyway.
Well then, the choice is yours.
Thank you.
I will, however, offer a word of caution. The difficulties Laura, Luke, and I experience do not occur within a vacuum. You're more involved than you know.
Why do people believe nothing works better than Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine?
It just breaks up my nasal congestion so that I can finally breathe.
It effervesces. It clears my stuffed up head.
It just works. It breaks up my cold. There's nothing else like it.
What they're saying is only Alka-Seltzer Plus has the power of effervescence. It rushes medicine to break up your worst cold symptoms so you feel better fast. Nothing breaks up your cold better than Alka-Seltzer Plus.
It just works.
I showed your photograph to a friend of mine. She said we looked alike, and I blushed at the compliment. Not because I'm your mother, but because you are so beautiful. And I know I've told you this before, but in case I've used the wrong words, I wanted to say it again.
The Oil of Olay Holiday Gift Set. Proven to make her feel beautiful.
We're meeting them here?
Mm-hmm. What's this?
Payless.
Oh, man.
4-inch heels. Are you mad?
It's the one night I get out.
Fix them.
Yo, baby.
Get lost, Cupid. Oh, Mr. Claus.
'Tis the season to get dressed up. Happy holidays from Payless.
The amazing power of Duracell Ultra.
Mike's towing, please hold.
Oh,
Cell phones get up to 100 more minutes of talk time. Duracell Ultra, with a concentrated power force to give more life to your high-tech devices.
Mike's towing, can I help you?
hey, could you put me back on hold?
Duracell Ultra, more power, more life.
Another Nokia discovery. Dead batteries are inconvenient. That's why Nokia makes wireless phones with more than 4 hours of talk time and 200 hours of standby time. Inspired technology with a human touch. Nokia. Connecting people.
There are juices you drink fast, and then there's Welch's. Welch's grape juice is just too good to gulp. Remember when you were a kid, how it flooded your mouth with flavor? Well, it still does. Welch's Concord grapes give it a taste you can feel in your cheeks. And Welch's is 100% grape juice. They don't have to add a lot of other stuff. Welch's grape juice is just too good to gulp.
I loved you more than anything.
A lie tore them apart.
Nothing you did deserved what I did.
But will the secret,
I can't tell Tad how sick I am.
in the name of love,
I can't cause him that kind of pain.
bring them back together?
Dixie, are you sick?
All My Children, Your Great Escape on ABC Daytime.
Take the journey with the most widely acclaimed new series on television, Sports Night.
Sports Night is a home run.
A total original.
It's funny,
Emotional.
intelligent,
As good as it gets.
hits its target.
The smartest new show of the season.
What else can we say?
It's on tonight, 9:30, 8:30 Central, following Spin City here on ABC.
See you there.
Sounds to me like there's something you're not telling me.
No.
If there is, I'd rather hear it from you, Uncle. So at least I know the truth.
Nicholas, I only meant that Luke Spencer knows how much you mean to me. Nothing would give him greater pleasure than to destroy someone I love.
When you say destroy, you mean kill?
There are other ways to destroy a person, Nicholas. And Luke would resort to any of them.
No, that won't happen. I have your secret weapon.
Which is?
You.
I'm flattered by your acknowledgement. But still, you must be cautious.
You have my word.
Good. Now, I recognize how difficult this anniversary of your father's death can be for you. I had hoped that we could spend it together, as has been our custom.
I appreciate your concern, and I did miss visiting my father's grave today, as we've always done in the past at our home in Greece. In spite of that, today wasn't as difficult as I expected.
Were you alone?
No.
With your brother?
I think it's better that you don't know.
Now I am curious. Comforting you on such a day would require a great deal of sensitivity.
I was with Catherine.
Well, you know, whoever loosened that railing did you a favor. I know it was indirect and you took a terrible fall. I'm sorry for that. But look at the result. You don't have that glazed look in your eye anymore. And you can see Stefan for the rotten little bloodsucker he is.
I have peripheral vision now, too. I can see other things. Like you faking attempted murder charges.
Oh, Miss Bell, there's no proof of that.
Except my will. It wasn't a forgery. I did leave everything to Stefan, and I distinctly remember telling you about that, which puts you in the ideal position to have faked the forgery.
Sheer speculation.
Maybe. But I think the police would still be interested in hearing about it anyway.
Miss Bell, the forgery got Stefan off. Now, explain to me why I would go to all the trouble of framing him just to turn around and save the wasteless blob of flesh.
Oh, I know this one. You were obviously covering up for an accomplice. Oh, I've known for some time that you and Alexis conspired to kill me.
You know, I have been accused of a myriad of crimes through the centuries, but very few of them have been proven.
Well, you don't have to worry on my account. I've decided not to have you arrested. Although I do love the idea of Alexis in jail, I'd hate to send you away, too.
Would you? Should I be pleased?
Grateful. I'd rather have you owe me one. Because you are the best when it comes to tormenting Stefan.
Well, thank you. Stick around. There's a lot more where that came from.
I'm counting on it. I'll be eagerly awaiting new developments. If you'll both excuse me, I'm gonna head on home.
Miss Bell, it's good to see you back.
You too.
Well, I hate to interrupt your well-deserved moment of self-congratulations for dodging yet another murder charge. But what exactly do you have in mind for Stefan?
What are you doing out here?
Just waiting for you. You know, if we didn't live together, I'd definitely be at the bridge right now.
There are a lot of bridges like ours in Italy. Carved stone. Every time I would cross one, I would look out on the water and think of you.
You know what I like about our bridge? It's that you can't see the water at night. It's just dark, like there's nothing below. Nothing but the sky to look up at.
Yeah. Just like we're the only two people in the world.
You know, Carly said that tonight. Yeah, she was talking about the nurse's ball. When I carried you off stage. She said I looked at you like you were the only person in the world. You were then. You and Sonny were real to me. Everybody else was just noise.
How did my name come up?
She didn't know why we were together. And I've been trying to explain, but, you know, that's pointless. You know, I can tell someone that I met you on a bridge. And I can name everything you ever taught me. And I can say I love you. It's just words, Robin. No one knows what it means to me except for you. because you taught me what love was. I missed you the whole time you were gone. I haven't been able to fix things with Carly and Michael the way I thought I could. Now, if that means you have to leave, I'll hate it, but I'll understand.
I don't know why I ever leave you. I mean, it never fixes anything. I never love you any less or think of you any less. And no problem ever got solved from me running away from it. I do not like living with Carly. But I think that I can stand it for a while longer, if that's what you need.
Thank you.
When she has diarrhea, dehydration is a big concern. That's why pediatricians recommend Pedialyte. Juice and sports drinks contain so much sugar that they can sometimes make diarrhea worse. But Pedialyte is formulated just for her, with the correct balance of carbohydrate and electrolytes. Besides, she doesn't need more sugar. She's sweet enough already. Pedialyte. Also, try Pedialyte Freezer Pops.
Mom, kids asked Mr. Reach for a fun, battery-powered toothbrush just for them. So here's new Reach Power Brush. Jimmy asks,
Make it power.
well, Jimmy, it's a power brush.
Cool colors.
You bet, Sally. And this squiggly angled neck is the fun way to get those back teeth clean. Reach Power Brush attacks plaque in hard-to-reach places to help kids fight cavities.
New Reach Power Brush. Don't just brush, reach.
Now you don't have to search the world for the perfect gift. Handmade in the tradition of ancient artists. It's new Chia Pets. Chia Elephant, Chia Cow, and Chia Lion Cub. It's easy. Soak your chia overnight, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. Grow a whole collection of fun with new Chia Pets and Chia Heads. Chia Pets and Chia Heads, the pottery that grows.
Chia Pets and Chia Heads available at Kmart and Super Kmart. Makes a great gift.
General Hospital will continue in a moment here on ABC.
What happened when Cher found out her daughter Chastity was gay? Screaming and yelling, firing everybody. Cher and Chastity next to Oprah.
Today at 4 on Channel 10.
Who are these people? They communicate with remarkable clarity. They never miss an opportunity. Wherever they're calling from, whatever they're doing, they're people moving ideas on a superior GTE digital network for clearer, more reliable service. GTE Wireless.
Work with the best orchards in the West, and you'll know a thing or two about apple juice. Stock one of the best produce departments around, and you'll know how to pick the best of the crop. When we say Vaughn's brands are as good as national brands, we really are speaking from experience.
Now your Vaughn's Club card can do something no other card can do. Get a free super size at McDonald's. Vaughn's Club makes any lunch or dinner extra value meal an even bigger value.
Well, when I think about not being able to see, it's overwhelming. I went to the doctor at Lens Crafters for a regular eye exam. He thought he saw a problem.
Working with Lens Crafters, I have everything I need to give an accurate prescription. But with Elaine, something strange showed up. I checked her for glaucoma.
I did have the earliest stages of glaucoma.
I was able to catch something before it was going to really start to affect her life.
He helped save my eyesight.
Lens Crafters, helping people see better 1 hour at a time. Many insurance programs accepted. Don't let your annual benefits expire.
See how to get your own personal trainer right on your own personal computer. I'll show you in a special Staying Healthy report tonight, only on 10 News, live at 5.
So what happened while I was gone? Besides Carly spreading her ankle, redecorating my house, and conning you into buying her a fur coat. I swear I will never understand your relationship. As far as I can tell, she sees you as nothing more than a blank check.
Yeah, well, she likes to buy things. Don't ask me why. It's not like I don't have enough money, so why shouldn't I just let her buy what she wants?
Well, I could give you a million reasons why, but since they would only matter to me, there's really no point.
Do you want a fur coat?
No. Well, maybe I should let you buy me one anyway, just to drive her crazy. I'd have to hide it from Felicia, though. She's anti-fur.
I thought she was anti-Carly.
Felicia and Carly got in a fight?
No, not really. Felicia was at the garage asking me some questions, and then, Carly came in with the coat. And it's that thing where two people are pretending to be nice to each other, but they're not. Kind of like what you and Carly do.
What was Felicia asking questions about?
Marino. Felicia got herself in kind of a mess down on Cortlandt Street.
Define mess.
Robin, it's probably better that she gives you the details herself. She's fine. She just came to me because she thought I knew something.
Do you know something?
Nothing that can help Felicia. I'm just trying to figure out how to explain this. You remember when I went to pick you up for Brenda's marriage to Jax, and we got that tire, that blowout, and we had to stay at the bar in Pennsylvania? Mm-hmm. And I had this letter in my pocket that I never sent you.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I still have it.
You do? Well, I wrote how when you first left, I got into a lot of fights. Okay? And bar fights are always the same. It's always somebody wanting to fight, someone who's angry, who pushes the other person. Now, that other person has to hit back or leave the bar. And that's what's going on with Marino. He's pushing me until I fight back.
Pushing you how?
He refused to see me. And his men beat Johnny up.
Is Johnny okay?
Yeah, he will be.
Wait a minute. Why did you have to meet with Marino?
I didn't meet him, and it doesn't matter. And I didn't do anything when Johnny was beaten. I just went to the garage. I wallpapered the nursery, and I had to tell myself it's what I had to do. It's hard, Robin. It's so hard because maybe someday I'm gonna have to fight.
Please don't. We are on our front porch with no guards here. We live in a house with windows that aren't bulletproof. With a baby upstairs who is safe. This is what I wanted for us, and I am not ready to give that up yet.
It warms my heart that you're looking out for me, but it's also a job that I do pretty well myself.
You have never come up against anyone like Stefan.
And obviously you don't think I'm a match for him.
No, I think you'll accomplish whatever you want. The problem is, Stefan knows we're involved. He's going to interpret your moves as part of the war between our two families. And he's going to seek revenge, as usual. And you are going to wind up in the middle.
I stand warned. Thank you. And now, business hours are officially over.
There's more.
I was afraid of that. What is it? Cassadine has a 30mm machine gun trained on us at this very moment.
Jerry, you may be able to take anything Stefan decides to throw your way, but I'm not sure I can. There've just been too many years of fighting, and of lying, and of deceit, even death. It's been exhausting and depleting, and at this point, it's not something I want to deal with.
Is it possible that Cassadine won't assume that my motives are connected with you?
Maybe you don't understand how good he really is. Jerry, he convinced me to marry him, even though he was my brother's worst enemy.
I try not to think about that.
Look, more than anything, I would really like to have all of this fighting and this bitterness out of my life. But if I can't, I would at least like to have one part of my life unaffected by it. Now, I know I'm asking a lot, but there are a lot of companies in this world. Can't you find another one to raid?
Suppose I do have a plan to destroy your baby boy. I always do, you know. Why would I tell you?
Well, I've never made a secret of my loathing for Stefan. Watching you destroy him might go a long way toward making up for your murder attempt on me. But I know my son. He has only two weaknesses, Nicholas and your precious Laura. Now, as long as your plan centers around Laura stopping her dalliance with Stefan, or even killing her for all I care, I will not interfere. But you harm Nicholas, and I will have no choice but to retaliate against perhaps someone you hold very dear.
Watch yourself, darling. You're stumbling down a very dangerous path. There are more direct ways of dealing with you than loosening parapet railings.
I am simply asking you to leave the children out of this.
Why? You got some deep maternal feeling for the littlest Cassadine?
I'm devoted to him. Unfortunately, Nicholas hates me because Stefan has made sure that he would. Of all of Nicholas's life, Stefan has poisoned him against me. But the only reason that Stefan has had any influence at all is because you killed Nicholas's father.
Did I? It's funny, I don't remember killing Nicholas's father.
Identical. Inseparable.
A perfectly matched set. Perfectly. Can't have one without the other.
Twin sets from JCPenney. The perfect gift at 25% off.
It's tough being the pretty one. I know it is. It's me.
Fun. Different. JCPenney. Party dresses. Now 25% off at JCPenney. In luscious black velvet for the holidays. Party on! Fun. Different. JCPenney.
Someone's been sneaking my Milano cookies.
The baby? Would she know how to savor every moment?
The finest dark chocolate. 2 exquisite cookies. Milano, one of the distinctive cookies from Pepperidge Farm. Oh yeah, they're that good.
Live the adventure. Live the romance. Aspen Cologne for Men. Live the life.
Coughing.
Easy.
NyQuil.
Relief. So we'll wake up to a good morning. Honey.
Happy anniversary! It's the NyQuil 30th, and we're topping our good mornings with spectacular ones. Win our $30,000 Good Morning Getaway. To enter, identify this famous voice.
NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest and have a good morning medicine.
Where do you want to wake up? Details where you buy NyQuil.
The sun will rise. Winter will come. And water will taste as clear and fresh today as it did 1,000 years ago. With Brita, tap water is transformed.
Plane tickets to the town where she was born, $1,200. Train to the house where she grew up, $63. Pints at the pub where she met your dad, $8. Finally understanding where your mother was coming from, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's Platinum MasterCard, accepted all over, even pubs in Ireland.
It was one of those moments in life you want to keep. My husband thought he was getting dinner. My daughter, a new friend.
Time to cook the lobster!
But when the moment came, I didn't have to worry about the light being low or them turning out blurry because they were moving. With Kodak Max, I knew I'd get my picture.
Low light, sunlight, action, or still, Kodak Max is all you need to know about film.
Are you implying that Stavros is alive?
Oh, God, no. I'm just saying his legacy lives on like the bubonic plague.
I will not allow you to be disrespectful to his memory, especially on the anniversary of the day when you killed him.
He was a very clumsy man. He fell down a flight of stairs.
Because you hit him over the head with a bed knob. Oh, no. I'm not going to dwell in the past. Because if I do, I'll probably end up killing you myself, and that would be a grave miscalculation.
Not to mention the end of this lovely time together. You're not getting soft on me, are you, baby?
Oh, hardly. Hardly. With you out of the way, Stefan's path to his lady love, Laura, would be free and clear. And the last thing I want to be responsible for is Stefan finally getting his heart's desire.
Well, I was worried. I'm relieved now.
Well, of course, it may be out of my hands already. Laura's been a permanent fixture at Windermere for months.
Yeah, well, it's the weather. She's a sucker for musty, dank fog.
My. You do hide your feelings well. But surely Laura's increasing contact with Stefan can't be pleasing to you.
Whatever I feel or don't feel, I don't need you egging me on.
I was just trying to provide a little inspiration.
Yeah? You want to help? Tell me how Stefan fabricated that so-called evidence that I'm the one that loosened the parapet railing.
I forgot to tell you I saw Jax the other night.
You forgot, not likely.
All right. I deliberately didn't mention it because I didn't want to jinx myself.
Oh. Do you still pride yourself on being fearless?
Pretty much.
Okay, then you want to tell me what happened. Like, for example, you want to tell me how you got that purple bruise on your face that you've been so secretive about?
Yeah, my little brother always did have a great right hook.
Oh, you had a fight?
A full throttle room wrecker. It's a Jax family tradition. When words fail, swing from the hips.
Did it help?
I think when we were so exhausted that we couldn't throw another punch. Yeah, we actually connected for the first time in a while.
He probably misses you too.
It's possible. I tried something new. Being honest with him. I admitted that not telling him that Dad and I were laundering money for the mob was an out-and-out lie, not just an omission. And I also admitted that I'd been using him as an excuse for every dirty deal I wanted to pull, simply to justify my own bad behavior.
The truth can be a lot of trouble sometimes, but it's still better than anything else.
So I'm finding out. It cost me not being able to eat solid food for a couple of days, but I think it was worth it.
Well, I'm happy for you. I know how important Jax is to you.
We're even thinking of going into business together.
Congratulations.
The Cassadine deal seems like the most likely candidate.
I see. So you had no intentions of backing out, no matter what I said.
I can't pass up the chance of reconnecting with my brother. Not even for you.
For most of my life, especially on the anniversary of his death, thoughts of my father were always connected to how Luke Spencer killed him and then stole Laura. But today with Catherine, it wasn't about how he died. It was about how he lived.
And why was that? Did Catherine say anything specific?
No, mostly she just listened to me. Catherine doesn't care about the Cassadine lineage or that his death made me the last prince of a noble family. All she saw was someone who lost his father at an early age and what that must have done to him.
I know that Catherine has offered you her friendship. But you must always remember her first loyalty now is to Helena.
I remember. That's why I want to spend more time with her. I believe I can help Catherine distance herself from Helena.
Your grandmother's hold on her is firm.
Maybe so. But there's no harm in trying to break it.
Mary, we got another notice today that our Medicare supplement premiums are going up again.
Oh, that's a big increase. What are we going to do?
Have you recently experienced a dramatic increase in your Medicare supplement premiums? By calling this toll-free number, you can receive a free, no-obligation Medicare supplement premium comparison from United American Insurance Company. You could be saving money each and every month. Plus, you'll receive this valuable guide to health insurance for people with Medicare, absolutely free.
Boy, am I glad we made that call to United American.
This free guide really answers a lot of our Medicare supplement questions.
With United American's Medicare supplement coverage, we now have lower monthly premiums, and all our claims are filed automatically.
And changing our coverage to United American was really easy.
To receive your free Medicare supplement guide, plus information on these affordable insurance plans available from United American, call 1-800-832-4793.
You've been through this before.
Oh, honey, you're burning up.
But it doesn't get easier. Your child has a high fever. Fortunately, you have Children's Motrin. You know that just one dose brings that fever down faster and keeps it down longer for faster fever relief that lasts up to 8 hours.
Look who's up.
Hi, Mom. Children's Motrin is the #1 choice of pediatricians and moms. Children's Motrin, today's choice for high fever.
What are you doing? That caviar is a garnish.
You've Got Mail has clicked with the critics.
Cut it out.
It's irresistible fun.
She's beautiful, but she's a pill.
Hilarious.
See you later. Don't worry about a thing.
It will keep you laughing for days. It's the most romantic comedy of the year.
I brought you flowers.
Oh.
Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, You've Got Mail. Rated PG. Starts Friday, December 18th.
I've got a fresh secret. You can add Bounce's time-released freshness to all kinds of places. Try putting a new sheet of Bounce in your closet or gym bag. Isn't it great finding a new use for a product you already love? Bounce. Sometimes the freshest ideas are right under your nose.
My mom says I look just like the Gerber baby. I've changed a bit. And so has Gerber. Now they don't have any added sugar or starch in over 100 recipes. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
Phone Patrol from 1-800-COLLECT.
Attention citizens! 1-800-COLLECT is now 10 cents a minute every evening.
10 cents a minute? That's cheap.
Isn't saving money fun?
1-800-COLLECT, 10 cents a minute every evening.
Hi, I'm Troy Aikman of the Dallas Cowboys. Please join me in supporting the United Way. The NFL, the United Way in you, the power of teamwork.
Tomorrow, an incredible breakthrough brings cutting-edge technology and medical science together. See how computer chips are being used to help the impaired speak.
On Good Morning America.
Dad. Yes. Okay, then. No more Germany. I'm tired of Germany, too. So we're going to read the book that Robin brought us, okay? About the polio. Now, this is a race, a horse race that has gone on for hundreds of years. And we have to be quiet because we don't want to wake Robin up. Okay?
Too late. I heard you when you came downstairs.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Yeah.
I've missed learning about foreign studies at midnight. And I can actually help with this one because I've been to Siena. Maybe someday the three of us can go there together. Daddy.
Yes. Yes. In the summertime, we're going to go, okay?
Right, for the polio.
All right, buddy? All right, here we go. No. Now, the polio, you listen to me, okay, dates back to medieval times. this famous racehorse through the streets of Siena embodies centuries of tradition and fierce rivalry. Now, you see that, Michael? Right there. That's one of the racehorses. They run this race through the street of the town. And the streets are so narrow that the people who live there can just open their windows and look down, and there's a horse race going by. Uh-oh. You okay? You tired of this? No? Okay, I'm gonna keep going now. Each summer, the city is flooded by visitors from around the world who come to view the pageantry, give it to me, and immediacy of this colorful event. While races of this nature were common in the Middle Ages, the palio, can you say that? Palio? The palio alone has endured through the centuries. Yes, it has. Okay, you're tired of that page. Which page do you want to go to? I'll tell you.
So, if I don't burn these, have I lost you forever?
Would it make a difference?
It might.
I don't want to be the person in your life who makes you do things you don't want to do. I hate the thought of you even being in the same room with Stefan. And I wish you could find a way to reconnect with Jax without risking Stefan's revenge. But if I didn't give up on you when you were arrested for racketeering, I'm sure not giving up on you now.
You're a bull-headed woman, all right? It's one of the reasons I'm so crazy about you.
If you're so determined to ignore my warnings about Stefan, I expect you to make it up.
How?
Have Christmas dinner with Lucas and me.
Give me some idea for some things to buy Lucas.
Jerry, now, I don't want you going out and buying him 1,000,000 presents.
All right. What's the limit?
1.
1? Bobby, 1 present is...
Yeah, 1 present is plenty.
Fine. Be prepared for something outrageous.
No live reindeer, okay? Thunder would get very jealous.
And what about his mother? Anything she set her heart on lately?
Will you go shopping with us to buy a tree?
Are you kidding? We can have a tree in every room.
No, Jerry, just 1 tree. And you know something? It doesn't have to be the biggest one on the lot.
I promise I will be on my best behavior. On that, and every other evening.
You know something? If you had said that to me a couple of months ago, I would have laughed in your face, but now, I believe you.
Does it scare you?
No. Feels wonderful.
I'm curious. When you spoke of your father to Catherine, what exactly did you say?
What could I say? That he was a picture on the wall? Instead of empty rooms? A hero to my grandmother's endless lectures on the Cassadine legacy? I couldn't even tell her that I missed him. Because I've always had you.
My father is irreplaceable. I'm only happy I could fill in.
You're not a fill-in. A fill-in implies that I wanted someone else there instead. Whenever I would think of my father, I'd see you every time.
The death of my brother, coming as it did at the hands of our enemy, was a tragedy. Yet at the same time, for me, it has always been a blessing. Through it, I've come to know a boy whose spirit and intelligence were extraordinary from the beginning. A boy who has returned to me 1,000-fold everything I've ever given him.
In the course of Stefan's destruction, you don't suppose you could blow up that awful house? I mean, it's as dark and gloomy as its occupant.
Well, don't worry, baby. Before I'm through, more than the house of Usher is coming down.
Ooh, brave talk. I wonder if you can follow through. Oh, you're slipping, Luke. It was foolish to leave proof behind when you arranged my murder.
Proof? What proof? There is no proof. Why don't you, help me find out who's providing Stefan with backup on this?
Oh, you're mistaken. Stefan is far too secretive to trust anyone. No, he's outwitted you, Luke. And I only pray that it's not a portent of things to come.
Well, you might want to hold that judgment until the dust settles.
Oh, it's chilly. Would you like to join me for a nightcap? I promise to sip out of your glass to prove that it's not poison.
It's tempting. Tonight it's very tempting. But I'm afraid I must decline.
Good night then, Luke. But don't forget, I'm depending on you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
Teddy Gibbs toughs it out through the raw sore throat, the hacking cough, the fever. Now he needs maximum strength Theraflu. Fast, soothing hot liquid Theraflu. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
Ow! So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist.
Santa?
When I cut off my hair, I wanted it back. Long, fast. And it's getting there. With Pantene Pro V Treatment Conditioner. Split and fighting power. So trims can last longer, letting hair grow out faster. Pantene, the stronger, longer, faster conditioner.
Berber fleece is what everyone wants this holiday, and JCPenney has it all on sale. Ask for it by name. Fun, different, JCPenney.
Wake up sexy. Wake up sexy. Wake up sexy.
Give the personal messaging alarm clock just $19.99. Fun, different, JCPenney.
Big Kid chips from Pull-Ups. Always wash before you eat. Always help Mommy make your bed look neat. Always use a fork and use it right. Always stop at a big red light.
Always be consistent, especially when you toilet train with Pull-Ups training pants. Instead of switching back and forth to diapers, you'll be reinforcing those big kid habits.
Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now.
All right. But there's one thing everybody in Washington can agree on.
That would be?
There's more heartburn than ever.
And more Republicans.
And more burning and more pressure.
More pain.
Yeah, and it's time someone did more about it, too.
Alka-Seltzer does more, with more medicines than any antacid to speed more relief to your worst heartburn and pain.
Yeah, Alka-Seltzer. This country deserves more.
You sound like a Democrat.
Democrats just promise more. How does this marriage last?
Alka-Seltzer, the more medicine heartburn medicine.
Cleaning up after the kids can be a big job without the Eureka Super Broom. Corded, lightweight, and plenty of suction cleans up fast. And Cordless Boss Light with its powered brush roll makes light work of big jobs. Corded Super Broom, Cordless Boss Light. Such a great price, anyone can afford more than one from Eureka.
The really great thing about mentoring that no one ever tells you is that it's fun. Hanging out can be as great for you as it is for the kid. I mean, it helps kids a lot, but it's really good for you too. Find out more, because it's fun, really. Children first. It's fun!
On the next General Hospital.
Get that baby away from Jason and bring him into this family.
That's gonna happen sooner than anyone thinks.
Something is about to break. Do you understand that?
I understand that you are badgering me.
Tomorrow, if Danny Bonaduce and Shirley Jones show up together, is it a Partridge Family reunion or a special holiday episode of The Drew Carey Show? Then it's an all-new Whose Line Is It Anyway? ABC Wednesday.
The House coming up this Sunday. It's the best cocktail.
Sultan of Sprockets for long, but they were certainly very good to you.
Born lucky. You'll only stay at L&B if I agree to perform.
Would you? I'm finally getting to a place where Tom Baker can't reach anymore. You and Stefan have an argument or something? Are you worried that he'll find out about this?
I hope that he doesn't. I can't let you give him anything.
I need to give him something for his fever.
It's okay. It's worth everything to know that you still care a little.
Don't you want to know what happened in Seattle? Because it just so happens that you, Ned Ashton, owe me big. Because you, Ned Ashton, are the proud owner of Acme Sprockets. That's right. Through the very efforts of your very talented, very tenacious attorney, a coup has been cooed.
I love it when you coo.
Yeah, well, Jax was very resistant, as you would expect him to be, and whether he wanted to keep the company or not, I'll never know. But the negotiations sure weren't easy, and I wouldn't want them to be easy, because then I wouldn't be feeling the thrill of victory that I'm feeling right now. Are you listening to anything that I'm saying? What did I say?
I owe you big time.
Well, good. Fine, I'll be right there. In fact, I am leaving at this moment. Dimwit DA finally came to his senses, and Alan can be released.
Where are you going?
I'm going to post bail for your son.
Well, that's not the way I plan to handle this.
Edward, you said you weren't giving up on him. He is your son.
I don't need reminding of that sorry fact. Now, look, all I was saying is, as long as we can keep him in the Hooskow, we can keep him away from the Pilts. Isn't that right? Once he hits the streets, we lose our control. And don't think he won't make a beeline back to Cortlandt Street to resume his filthy drug habit.
You will, Mom. But we have to take advantage of the last 3 days when he hasn't had any drugs, assuming he hasn't gotten any while he was in jail. Drive him directly from there to this rehab clinic that I spoke with yesterday. And I know in the past you were opposed to this, but I really...
No, only because I was trying to avoid a public relations backlash. But now, since he's gone and murdered his drug dealer...
He didn't kill anyone, Edward. You know that.
It's too late for that now. AJ, what are you doing?
Notifying the clinic. We're not pulling him out of jail until there's an opening.
Well, buy one.
Okay. You two do whatever you want to do. I am going to bring my husband home.
Someone else was involved, Alan.
Who?
Taggart caught you dragging your dead dealer's body down the hall. Now, where'd you find the stiff? Alan, no one wants to see you take the fall for a crime you didn't commit, least of all me.
Then let me out of here.
Did you call my wife? It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots between Marino and your dead dealer.
I don't know any dots, and I don't know anything about Marino.
Alan, you're taking the fall for him.
Okay, I didn't do it. Now let me out of here.
Do you have any brain cells that haven't been fried yet? Do you know who Marino is, Alan? He is the one who tried to have Jason killed last year and Robin last summer. Now, we couldn't touch him then, Well, we might be able to this time, but you're not cooperating.
I've said everything that I'm going to say.
What if Jason's name is next on the list, huh? What about that? Marino has an agenda, Alan. Something is about to break. Do you understand that?
I understand that you are badgering me. Now are you going to let me out of this hellhole?
Oh, I missed you so much.
Oh, I missed you too.